I have trouble understanding Hollywood today. The industry's changed so much. Not only since I came out to LA in the '90s, but in the last 5 years, or since streamers in the last 10 years, since the streaming world existed, and in the last 5 years, since like the overall TV deal and the birth of the massive showrunner and
Hmm.
the limited series and the Hulus and the this and that, which is, by the way, the White Lotus is the great. These are great. Some of
Wow.
this content is phenomenal. Really, really good content. I
Yeah.
mean, but it's a different world than when I came in, and you would just sell spec scripts to the studios and feature spec scripts to the studios. And television was kind of like the ugly little step.
Hmm.
Television could be a lot of money. Larry David made $1 billion, but it wasn't sexy like
Yeah.
movies were, and now it's just all turned around. So I mean, it's hard to give advice. I think the advice I would give is not to make it in Hollywood or to navigate the business of Hollywood. The best advice I could give is, as a creative, you need to find your voice. You need to write from the heart and find that those passion projects, or find your version of what for me was The Only Living Boy in New York, or Things We Lost on Fire, those original kind of, and hope for the best. Then I always think people, my day job was shit. It was maxing out credit cards and getting lucky on tech stocks for 10 years and then losing it all in a bubble. But my advice is to definitely, while you're pursuing the dream and writing and creative, if you need money, if you have a wife and kids, a husband and kids, whatever it is, you gotta figure out a day job too. You can't just be like waiting for the next script to sell
Yeah.
and being like borrowing money from all your friends and family. That is a disaster. I've seen it. It doesn't. You can't. You got to have a long game approach, and you have to be at peace with maybe it'll never come. So
Right.
I do this because I love doing it, not because I need to make it in Hollywood. That would be my advice. Is if you're depending on this to be your ticket into wealth and incredible excitement, like, you're going to probably be disappointed. You have to do this because you love doing it, and you have to
Yeah.
kind of love the process, and you got to discount the results. Easier said than done. I'm still learning that lesson every day when I do these passion projects. Is fuck the result. The result, you got to discount the result. The result might not work out for you, but the process has to be, fulfilling and beautiful and consuming, and
Yeah.
the creative process. Now, that's not a success of, oh, get a job at an agency and then work for a showrunner and then send your resume to another showrunner. Like, I don't know how to fucking make it in this business now. It's like, I don't know, you know.
It's
I
funny. I clocked the situation. I went to LA. I think what's really important is to just be happy in your life and not kind of say I will be happy when this happens or when I make it. I think you're